Okay, so I decided that as of today, I will be vlogging my experience in cosmetology school. It is Friday, the end of week 1. I'm gonna get more into later, make another video about how it went, what was happening, and what the process was. But all I can say right now is I'm tired. I'm on a break right now. I have to go back in a few minutes, and then I have lunch after. Yeah, Friday, week 1. I'm gonna talk a little more about what happened this week in another clip, but yeah. Bye. Okay, so I'm on my last break for the day. It's been crazy. It's been a long week. I'm happy that it's Friday. It's 3:40 right now. I have to go back to class in 10 minutes. Found out that some of the seniors were on strike. The seniors in the cosmetology program were on strike. That's why they gave us a 2-hour lunch yesterday. I found out after lunch that that's what was happening, and that's why the seniors were outside all day. I thought they were just outside because, you know, they're about to graduate. So, yeah. So I wear all navy blue as a freshman in cosmetology, and then after a few months I become a senior and I'll be wearing all black scrubs. So that's how that works. I have a few more minutes left for my break, and I'm just gonna finish my tea and I'll go back in. Talk to you guys later. Hey guys, so the day is over. I'm in the car now. Alex is doing something, so I just thought I would take some time to talk to you guys real quick. The end of the first day is the first day. The last day of the first week is over. I just got my books today, so that means I'm gonna have a lot of work to do over the weekend. They already moved one of our quizzes from Wednesday of next week to Tuesday, which means I need to do all my workbook work this week and have it ready by Monday, because on Monday we're going to start reviewing those chapter 1 notes. Today also I got to do a little bit with the mannequin. I got to do a little bit of wet hairstyle. Hey! I got to do a little bit of wet hairstyling, so that was fun. Talking about. Okay, so we did wet hairstyling in class with the rollers, only learning how to section out the front part. I'm gonna take a video of myself practicing at home later on my mannequin, so I'll definitely vlog that too. We just went to the club, got some cartridges, so I'm set for the weekend, and we're ready. I'm ready to sleep in. What do you think, babe? Ready to sleep in?
No, I got work.
I get to sleep in.
Oh, they told me they want me to work.
Okay, so this is part of what we were practicing in class today. This is wet styling. Some of it is already coming off. I already took a clip before this of the hair and it kind of came off, but basically just wetting the hair, putting it in the rollers. We were just working on sectioning. It was only our 4th day, so this is the most hands-on thing we've done since we've been there, I think, and I just started filming today. I didn't film on the 1st, 2nd, or 3rd day. Today is the 4th day because we did not have school on Monday, so I feel like I can do better. I'm probably gonna might let it dry while I do my homework, and then take it down just so I can see what it looks like myself, and then redo it after that. Yeah. Not perfect. Practice makes perfect. Okay, so it's about like 9. Babe, what time is it? It's about to be 10, I guess. I just got my textbooks today, so today is September 7th. School started on Tuesday. It was my 4th day. It's Friday. So it's gonna be 10 p.m. right now. I got my textbooks today. I already have homework due on Tuesday, and we're reviewing on Monday. Originally, it was supposed to be due on Wednesday, but they moved it up, and I just got my textbooks, so now I have some work that I have to catch up to. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good on the work. I'm just a slow, not a slow reader, but it takes me a minute to, process the information I'm reading. So, yeah, I'm just chilling. Maybe tomorrow. I'm going to do my sister's hair right now, so I might film that a little bit, but I don't know. We'll see how that goes. Good morning, everybody. It is the 6th day. Yesterday was Monday, so today's Tuesday, so it is the 6th day. I didn't get a chance to vlog that much yesterday. I got really caught up studying, doing my homework, and just trying to get everything together before my test, and all my homework is due today. And every day I have a different class. I have homework every day that's due the next morning. And then every other Tuesday, like today, I have early release day. Early release day. And on those days, they give us an early release day assignment, and it's due the next morning as well. So that's what's going on today. I'm nervous for my first test. I feel like I know everything. I feel like I'm just overthinking it. All the stuff that we've learned so far is really common sense to me. I've been picking up on everything pretty easy. I'm noticing that certain things that come natural and easier for me, things that even I haven't tried before, are going pretty decently well, and as opposed to other people who also have no experience, are very, not slow, but maybe harder learners. I'm a hard learner with some things, depends on what it is because of my ADD, but being that I'm in cosmetology, all the stuff that we're doing, like the whole first week where we're sitting doing orientation, I would say from here on now, I'm probably not going to be sitting, except for maybe an hour a day. That's about it. We're going to be on our feet for the rest of the time, so everything is hands-on, which is the best way for me to learn. I'm just so excited and anxious and eager to do stuff, to be hands-on. And then after we do the hands-on stuff, they give us a worksheet. Just write down, explain what you did. And that's so much easier for me, because sitting down and doing a worksheet and all this stuff, working out of the book, it doesn't work for me. Like in the book, we're talking about history right now, and in class it's like rollers, and we're practicing sectioning, how to section for different things, for haircutting, for rollers, for perm rods. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of information that's being crammed into our heads in not even a whole 2 weeks yet. Learning about the color wheel and all this, just a lot of stuff. So, yeah, I'm okay. Anyways, I didn't get a chance to vlog that much yesterday, but I did take a decent amount of pictures yesterday. I took pictures of my station. I took pictures of what I was doing yesterday. So I'll probably try and insert that as a clip into the video. Yeah, I'll try and vlog later. I'll let you guys know how my test went, what was on the test, just in general how today is gonna go, because this is my first early dismissal day. Oh, and I get out early today, so that's a plus side. But I have to take my sister to a doctor's appointment right after, technically for myself too. So we'll see how that goes. All right. Hope you guys have a great day. Good morning, everybody. Ooh, the sunlight Well, in my view, it's making my skin glow. Anyways, it's been a rough couple days. It's already Wednesday. I am actually outside waiting to get into my next class for cosmetology because today is the first morning I was late and my teacher didn't let me into her classroom. Yeah, it's the first time I was late. I can only get 4 absences and 4 tardies for the whole semester. Otherwise, I get dropped from the program. So yeah, definitely learning how to be on time every day is definitely going to be a struggle for me, especially having the responsibility of waking up even earlier at like 6 to get ready and take my sister to school in the morning as well. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just kind of rambling. I've had a rough couple days, and I'm getting too distracted. So I got one of the Jaclyn Hill Vault palettes yesterday, and I used it on my eyes this morning. I'm still learning how to work with the colors a little bit, but all right. I will talk to you guys later. Let you know what happened, how much trouble I get in. Yeah. Bye. All right, so I'm on my lunch now. I'm about to start eating in a second, but so I got my first absence. I didn't clock back in time. I was here, but they didn't make it clear to me like what I was supposed to do, I guess. And anyways, I didn't clock in back in by a certain time. It counts as an absence, so I get no credits for today. I get no hours for today, and it's an absence. So it's up to the discretion of the teacher if she wants to let me stay. And she was like, "Yeah, I want to let you stay. That's fine." So I stayed, even though I'm not gonna get any credits or hours. I'm here. So yeah, and we're gonna start cutting today. We're gonna do a blunt cut. Oh, sorry. We're gonna do a blunt cut, and then we're gonna slowly progress from there. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say. I just wanted to update you guys on what happened with that. We're doing lots of stuff in class. I'll probably use my notebook to go over my papers and let you guys know what we did, because we do so much that you asked me what I did in class today, and I'm like, so much. We did so many things. So yeah, I'm gonna eat my salad, and yeah, thanks.
Because the hair is not dirty, you just want to remove the color, rinse from the hair if you want to do that. But don't scrub. You won't need to scrub at all. Okay, the first thing that we are going to do is we are going to part the hair into 4. And so that's going to be from front all the way to the back, and then from the apex to the ear. So in order to do that, okay, I tilt my client's head towards the back so I can find the nose. And hopefully the nose is in the center, right? So you're gonna start your center part right in the, just, when you're looking down, you can see where the nose is. And then take your thumb or your finger, okay, and place it where you want the part to end. So I'm gonna use the end of the comb, and my thumb is gonna be my point of destination. So I cross. It's not curved, it's not longer, it's just square. So the way that you create square is that you have to stand directly in back of the client, and then each time you cut, you're going to bring the hair back towards you. You stay put, and then bring the hair back towards you. That will make the hair square. If you move to the side even a little bit, and your fingers follow your body, you will automatically round, okay? Now, I can tell you if you're a righty, the most common mistake is that you're gonna make your hair round on this side. That's just how because of the hand position, and so the tendency is to round the right side. You're also gonna take your ruler, because I'm gonna tell you how much to cut off. So when you look at the ruler, the 1 has to start at the top, okay? So, you know, sometimes you can get the 6 and the 9 confused. So just be very careful, because if I'm saying 9 inches, okay, and you cut to 6, that's going to be much shorter than what I need. Or worse yet, if your ruler is upside down and here's your
I didn't put a lot because this gel can be really sticky, so you'll figure that out today as you're working with it. And if at any time you're working and it becomes dry, you know, the hair becomes dry, then just let it down. Just a little bit more. Okay, so the first one we're going to create is an over-directed roller. I always like to keep an extra towel on the station because, you know, you get sticky, you want to wipe stuff off, you get hair on your hands. It just helps out. So we're going to work with our red rollers again today. So remember when we did this last week, I said don't forget to account that at the front of the hairline comes down a little bit, right? So when I measure, I don't measure from here, from the side, I'm going to measure from the front, right from the front. So the very first roller that I said I was going to create has to be 1.5 times the tool. So 1 times the tool plus another half. Does that make sense? Okay, so it's going to be slightly bigger than your tool. Last week we only did the size of the tool. Do you guys remember that? Okay, so I just kind of eyeball it. So I put it down, and I know that that's 1. And then I'm going to take the roller and put it halfway there. So I know that that's going to be about 1.5. So it's just slightly bigger. And I'm just taking a horizontal subsection straight across. And I want to make sure that the lines are as clean as possible. I don't want it to look zigzagged here, right, back and forth. I want to try to make nice and clean lines, because that does affect my tension and all of that good stuff. What I didn't mention was I went ahead and did the same sectioning that we did last week, where I'm just creating a mohawk section all the way down, right? And then securing those 2 to the side, and then just working with this middle section for now. Let me just clean this up. I'm going to apologize right now because I've taken this new supplement, and today's the last day that I'm going to take it, because I've given it 3 days, and it's making me really shaky. And I'm like, okay. So if I'm shaky up here, it's not because I'm nervous, just so you know. I'm like, I was hoping it would pass, but. Okay. So the head that we're working with obviously is round, right? It's not a flat surface. And so, and you know, this is not like exact math or anything like that when I'm talking about degrees, but in order for you to find 90 degrees on the head, if you take your comb, your tail comb, and the flat side, see how it's kind of curved, so it'll kind of mimic the curve of the head, it'll follow it. Anywhere the comb is pointing, that's 90 degrees, okay? So if I wanted to roll this at 90 degrees, when I comb the hair and wrap it, I need to comb it from there. Does that make sense? Okay, so let's take, for example, let's say I'm working with the curve of the head now, and I'm coming down. Take the comb, it's still flat, I'm going to place it on the scalp. Do you see where the comb is pointing? That's 90 degrees now. So if I were working with this section, when I'm wrapping the hair, it should come directly from there. 90, 45 is there. Okay. Now, if I were setting somebody's head, I wouldn't necessarily set it in this order. I might decide that I need all over directed on the top, or I might decide that I need all on base. This is just for an exercise today, okay? So just so you understand the differences. So I'm just going to wrap this. Remember, the hair has to be nice and wet. Remember to make full turns, full turns, full turns. Now you tell me when I turn the head around so that you can see it. you tell me, do you see a difference in where how this roller sits versus this roller?
Yes.
It's a little higher, right? So do you notice in my subsection here, my roller pretty much sits on the base of the subsection. That's why it's called an on-base roller, because it's sitting directly on its base. You can see the line in front and you can see the line behind it. Make sense? So that's on base. The next one is still 1 times the tool. And again, you're measuring from that line.
Because you know why? Because the same thing back then. It was not as expensive. He went to like Chico and he went to like different schools. Hi, baby. Hi. Alright, today is Friday, September 14th. It is the last day of the second week of school. Got little munchkin Elijah back here. Elijah, say hi.
Hi, Mommy and Mama. Mommy, Daddy here.
Mommy and Daddy are here? No, okay, I don't know what you're saying. Daddy's here too. I'm tired. Waking up at like, what time do we wake up? I wake up around like, I'm usually like up to go to the bathroom or something by like 5:30 at least, but I don't actually get out of bed until like 6 or 6:30, depending if I'm gonna take a shower and do my makeup or not. Pictures of my station. My station changes every day because every day I have a different class. Elijah, shh, I'm taking a video. At Daddy's work?
Yeah, sure.
Wow, Daddy work right here.
Yeah, I work on cars.
We've been focusing a lot on like sectioning and placements of the head, I guess I should say. So where different things go on the head as far as rolling, perm, any kind of rolling that you have to do, curling, iron, brush, perms, wet styling, anything, just how to section everything is basically what we're learning right now. They're giving us all the basics. Stop picking your boogers.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, really? Because I can record you doing it that way. Everyone sees.
Okay, where is the proof? Show me the evidence.
Okay, well,
Take me to court.
espérate.
Yeah,
I'll film more later, but I have 2 mannequins that I need to work on now that I need to finish by Wednesday. Yeah, I'm gonna do a vlog later or a video later of me working with my mannequins, hopefully. So yeah, I'm gonna take a video later. Say bye, Elijah.
Mommy.
Say bye.
Mommy.
Say bye.
Bye.
Wait.
Here.
What?
This.
What is it? You took it off of your apple juice?
Apple juice.
Wait, let me see your apple juice. Where is it? Why'd you take it off?
I didn't want it to. It's okay.
It looks like pee in a bottle now.
It's okay. You drink your pee in a bottle.
And he took his shoes off. Oh my god. Stinky feet.
I'm here.
Put it in my hand. Okay, say bye. Say bye.
Bye.
Say bye.
Bye.
So what they have to realize now is that the sail is curved, so you got to stand in the middle of the section. You don't want to wrap it like it's flat.
you can play the same paper.
Only when it's like this, a size that small. And then the neck. Okay. Before you move on.
Hey there. I haven't made a video in a couple of days. Been super busy after we got Elijah on Friday. Now it's Tuesday. He goes back today. And I'm a little under the weather. I'm a little under the weather. I don't know if you can tell or not, but so today we are doing scalp treatments and learning how to shampoo, condition, and drape our clients, even though we're already learning how to do like rolling and stuff like that. Yeah, that's what we're doing today. Hey guys, sorry I kind of like cut my last video short. I don't remember what I was saying, but I just got my hair shampooed, I got a scalp treatment, shampooed, conditioned, and blow dried. So that was fun. I did that in class right I did that in class right now. Fell asleep while she was doing my hair. Sorry if I'm being so boring this video, my last video. I am just so tired. I am just drained, just mentally drained, but I am trying to like stay awake in class and so on and so forth. That's that. I have a lot of homework due, but I have one mannequin due tomorrow, and then another mannequin due the next day, and another mannequin, or no, I have two mannequins due. I have one tomorrow, one due on Friday, and then and then also on Friday I have a 3D project due. I have all the homework due on Thursday, test on Thursday, mannequin due tomorrow with pictures in my textbook, in my composition book. Yeah, so I have some book work and mannequin work to do tonight as well as for the rest of the week, and then I already have homework assigned to be ready for next week. I have to roll a whole head of perm rods. I'm gonna start trying to record myself doing the homework, that way you guys can see, and I can see my own progress and how I'm doing stuff and what I can change and what I can do differently. So yeah, that should be fun. Talk to you guys later.
Be uneven because I'm going to make my guide up here, but this hair on the bottom is now going to hang lower. So you want to make sure you grab all of this underneath hair. So how do you do that? When you comb past the hairline, notice how close my comb is to the scalp. Past the hairline, separate, slip your fingers behind, hold the hair on top of the comb and then continue to slide down. Okay, so you want to make sure you grab all of the hairs underneath and not just the top section. Okay, now I'm going to round this design line. So I'm going to show you something different. Okay, so to cut square, how do I cut it? Okay, I'm going to bring the hair. So if I'm cutting to the side, I'm going to comb down and then I bring the comb back towards me. Do you guys see that? I comb down at the side, but then I bring the comb back towards me, keeping my comb completely horizontal, and that will create what? Straight, yes. Okay, it'll create a square shaped design line. Today, okay, so I'm going to take off another 1/2 inch. I'm going to start in the back center. So there's a couple of things I want you guys to work on. When you comb down, your fingers are actually pushing the comb straight down. Notice how there's no space between comb and finger. Because some of you guys, your fingers are like this. Okay, see the angle of my finger and see my comb? You're looking at your comb is straight, but your finger is not. So then you go all the way down here, and then you cut and you follow your finger. Is that gonna change the line?
Yes.
Yes, absolutely. So your finger needs to be parallel to the comb, straight down, no space. Okay, so I'm gonna take off a 1/2 inch. If you take a look at your finger, from the tip of your finger, okay, not the nail, but the tip of your finger to this line is exactly 1 inch. If you don't believe me, take out the ruler and measure. That first line is 1 inch. So if I'm only gonna take off a 1/2 inch, it's only half that. Do you guys see that? Okay, so if a client says, you know, I want 1 inch off, then you say, okay, so you want 1 inch off, you want this much cut off. Okay, so you use your finger as 1 inch. Okay, so I'm gonna start in the center, comb straight down, and I know that I'm going to only take off a 1/2 inch. So I take off a 1/2 inch. When you guys are cutting, you guys are asking me, should I flip my fingers up? Should I, you know, I can't see. So there's a couple of things. One is you need to adjust the height and then maintain your tension from where you're cutting. So there's a couple of ways. You can cut palm to palm, okay? And that's where your palms are facing each other. Or, okay, if you're not cutting palm to palm, you can actually flip your hand like this, as long as the wrist is straight and not like this. Do you guys see that? Okay, so you can cut like this. That's okay, because your wrist is straight, but not like this, okay? So now, in order to cut square, okay, what I'm gonna do is, as I'm moving to the side, I'm gonna take a little step. And instead of bringing the hair back towards, bringing the hair back, I'm now going to walk around to the side. And now, right here, by the ear, I'm just gonna comb the hair straight down in front of me. And that will all of a sudden round the design line. So tell me if you can tell the difference. Not quite yet, whereas the other side is square. Can you guys see how this is rounding up a little bit more?
Slightly.
Okay, so then you come to the other side, and so here's where you need to measure, okay? And if this were a client, I would not measure with the ruler, but I just want to make sure that both sides are even. So I'm going to come here, and when I cut my guide, okay, which I know is at 11.5, right there, I'm going to cut it at a slight angle, because it's going to be round. So I'm going to come here, oops, and I'm just going to make that guide a tad bigger. Okay, so now I come back here again to the back center, fingers push the comb, okay, and as I'm working my way around to the side, I'm going to take a step. So the principle then is to create round, you're going to walk around. Okay, and now here's my guide at the ears, here's where I left off, and I'm just going to connect my shears as well. Okay. And so now I have a round shaped design line, and how I created that round shaped design line is by walking around the head. Okay.
Hey guys, it is September 20th. It's Friday. I tried vlogging a little bit earlier today, but
It's Thursday.
it's Thursday, by the way.
Still Thursday. It's not Friday yet.
Anyways, I'm tired. September 20th, it's Friday. It's about 11:50. And I just finished my homework. I'll show you guys that in a minute. I tried vlogging earlier today and it wasn't working. I'll probably edit the parts that I like of that video and it's probably gonna skip, but that's okay. Today I did hair color. You might be able to see there's still a swatch behind my ear. We did PD tests. He's not used to seeing me film at all, so.
I'm invisible.
Huh?
I'm invisible.
Yeah. So we did PD tests, and that's basically just to see if we're allergic to hair color. I'm not. Some people were like, oh, it's itching, it's super warm. They put it on, I didn't feel anything. I've colored my hair before, I've never really had any problems. So for someone who has sensitive skin, that's a good thing. I don't have a problem with hair dye. I'm gonna take a quick clip of my, what's it called? Oh, that's what I should have done. I should have vlogged when I went to Sally's to pick up my stuff. I go to Sally's. I went today and I picked up one of those things that attach on the hair dryers. I bought it today because I waited until last minute to do this, and my teacher said if it's not 100% dry that they're gonna send us home. It's just the rules, like we need to be ready and all this and that. Anyways, it couldn't be wet and I knew I wasn't gonna be able to do it in time. So I got this, and I have my hair dryer, and I had it on there for about an hour. I'm gonna let it, you know, cool down and whatnot, and then tomorrow morning when I wake up, I'm gonna turn it on just to be safe, and then I'm gonna head over to school. That's that. Alright, next time I go to Sally's, which will probably be soon, or maybe Cosmoprov, I will vlog, because I have not registered for Cosmoprov yet, but I have for Sally's, so we'll see. Bye! Okay, so my homework was a full set of rollers. She wanted the first 3 to be in a section like this. She wanted it to be, she wanted one to be off base, directly on base, and slightly off base. And you guys might not know what that means, but these are all placed in a different area when they're rolled down. And then the rest, these 3 on the sides were able to be straight, and the rest is what you call brick lay, and it's basically a little bit random, but yeah, so brick lay was all in the back. So these 3, and these 3 were all structured, and the rest was all just kind of freehand, me doing it myself. I do have a hairnet over it right now, so it's all nice and neat, and I just put it in the blow dryer. But yeah, I just want to show you guys my finished result, and then tomorrow we're actually going to go into class, and she's going to have us take it out, I think, and we're going to style it along with her. She's going to show us how to style the hair, because that's hair styling class. So yeah, it's not perfect, but it'll get there. Okay, so I just finished the mohawk part. I just wanted to show you guys. All in all, this took me like 25 minutes, maybe almost 30 minutes. I had to stop a little bit in between, but I think it's pretty straight for the most part. Oh, she's a little crooked. Her name is Jane, if I didn't tell you guys that already. I tried to make it as clean as I could. This hair is so stringy, so there's only so much I could do with it. Okay, so I did put a hairnet over it, but I am completely finished. I just wanted to show you guys the finished result of my mannequin here. I still have 2 other mannequins here to do for homework. One I have to do a haircut, and the other one I have to do, let me show you guys these rollers. I'm doing the tan and the yellow. Last time I did the red and the teal. But yeah, so this is what the finished result looks like. I would say it could have gone better. Okay, it's not supposed to be perfect since they're like perm rods, and this, you know, it's never gonna be perfect, but I did my best, and I think it turned out pretty decent. I was really trying to pay attention to making sure that I was angling it at the right angle of the head, that way it wasn't up or down more on one side more than the other. Yeah, and Alright, the last mannequin head that I am doing for today is done. The only other mannequin I have due this next week is that one right there, which I will be using those rollers to do, and I have my other one that I just did right there. Say hi, honey. I just caught you picking your nose.
No, you didn't. I don't know what the fuck you're doing.
Anyways, so this one was a round blunt cut. Last week it was just a square, just a blunt cut, and this week it was a round blunt cut, so you know, it's exactly what it sounds like. It's just rounded at the front. Just want to show you guys. So I washed it, then I cut it, blow dried it, flat ironed it, and I snipped it a little bit where I saw my imperfections. But yeah, so there we go, look at that. I'm not trying to hide it. It's my doo-doo. Hey, are you guys gonna take pictures? Okay, so it is Thursday, the 26th, 25th, 27th. It's the 27th. Thursday the 27th. Week 4. I haven't been filming too much, been a little busy, but I've been recording here and there. I'm going to put together a whole month video very soon. So anyways, right now I'm doing a wet roller set, and I just sectioned it. I'm supposed to do like a round section at the top of of rollers. I don't know if you guys, I hope you guys can see this section right here. Let me. Okay, so, and then the rest is going to be brick lay. Okay, so what that means is it's going to be rows in the back basically, but they're kind of going to be everywhere. They're not going to be in lines. It's going to be all over the place. She doesn't want it all the same. Oh, and instead, last time I did a video of this, I did the red and teal rollers. Today I'm using smaller rollers. I'm using teal and yellow rollers. So I'm going to go ahead and do these first 4, and then I'll be right back and show you guys how they look. So I did the first, this looks bad. Okay, I did the first 4. Remember, I did that like half circle parting in the front, and then the rest is going to be brick lay. I just wanted to show you guys what the first 4 look like. And this one specifically was supposed to be touching the heads. She wanted to be sure about that because this style is supposed to be swoop, like, you know, like a swoop in the front. So yeah.
Are you okay? No, no.
Ew. Say seafood.